Jim. Welcome to our new home.
Thanks. Good to be here. There you go. Got
Thank you for the coffee.
Welcome to Coffee with Coaches. I'm Jim Penders, head baseball coach at University of Connecticut. I'm here with head men's ice hockey coach, Mike Cavanaugh. Good
Jim,
to see you, Cav.
Pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah, great to be here. How do you take your Dunkin'?
Black, Jim.
All right, same
Very
way.
simple, easy.
I do it the same way. All right, I'm going to go back a little bit. Growing up in North Andover, Massachusetts.
To be honest, like football was really my first love,
Yeah.
just because I grew up with it, and I used to sit and watch film with my dad, the old film,
Yeah.
you know, the
Yeah,
16
reel to
millimeter,
reel,
and I loved it, you know, but and I played football and hockey in college.
Right.
I love baseball too. The one thing I think it's unfortunate is that I don't think enough kids play 3 sports anymore.
No, they don't.
And I just loved every season, you know, and in the summer getting stronger to prepare for all 3 sports.
Yeah.
You know, I think kids miss out on that because,
I don't think there's any question.
yeah.
It's like 3rd and 1. I say 3rd and 1 is the same as 3 and 2 bases loaded, or having to make the free throw with no time left on the clock.
Right.
Having to make a penalty shot.
Yeah,
You know, it's cross training.
it is.
And
Football and hockey were such physical sports.
yeah,
And baseball was such a great sport for me. Like, there was nothing better for me. I loved baseball practice. I might have been one of the few,
Yeah.
just shagging flies or
running
sitting in the infield. I loved playing shortstop and fielding ground balls. But to your point too, like, I think what kids miss is I was able to connect the dots. As a quarterback in football, helped me as a quarterback on the power play.
yeah,
You know, you read
Cross-training.
defenses. Yeah. If the free safety's not there, I'm going here. If the defenseman jumps a wing, I'm going to go here. And in baseball, it forces you as a shortstop, all right, there's a guy on first. If it's hit to me, am I going to second? You know, if it's a slow roller, I might just have to get the out at first.
Yeah.
It forces you to think ahead
right.
and make split-second decisions, which I think is applicable in all sports.
Into whatever you're doing.
Right.
You said you're a 2-sport athlete at Bowdoin College. I want to know how you wound up at Bowdoin.
My dad gave me great advice because I was getting recruited a little bit for football by BU at the time when they had a program.
Yep.
And I was getting recruited as a walk-on at Northeastern for hockey.
Okay.
And my dad told me, listen, you're not going to be a pro in either one of those sports. He said, would you really feel good about giving one of them up? Because I know you love playing them. And I said, not really. He goes, then go to one of the smaller schools, get a great education.
Great education.
You know, and then, so now it comes down to Bowdoin and Williams for me because they were both allowing me to play both sports.
Yeah.
And at the time, my heart was in Boston, so that's where I went. I wound up going there, you know.
Great advice. Afterwards, I didn't know that you were in London, England, for a year, and were a player coach.
I was a player coach for about 3 weeks. It was just too hard.
Yeah, that had to be impossible.
Yeah, that was a great year. But then I came back and I coached. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I went up to Bowdoin for spring weekend.
Yeah.
And the football coach said, I need somebody to coach wide receivers. Will you come do it? So it was a 3-month gig. I did it. And I wasn't sure I wanted to be a football coach.
Yeah, okay.
And the hockey coach up there says, listen, write these coaches. So basically I wrote almost every coach in the country and said, hey, I'd be interested in becoming a graduate assistant. And lo and behold, Jerry York
I was going to ask you how the heck that happened.
responds to my letter.
At Bowling Green.
At Bowling Green, Ohio. And then Jerry got the job at BC and he asked me to come join him and I wasn't going to say no.
Yeah. How cool is it to have him here the other night on
It
Saturday?
meant so much to me that he was here because I'm not a college hockey coach today if he doesn't answer that letter. He's been an incredible, you know, mentor to me. It was great. I had my dad here who had my foundation, Coach Logue, Coach York.
You've got this building now that, how's it influenced you day to day already? How's it influencing your recruiting you see moving forward? Tell me what this building is going to mean to you and your program.
I think going forward, and you could probably attest to this, you've seen the pictures of the place, but until you walk in here, it's a whole different feeling when you walk in here. So I think that's going to really help when we bring players through here in the future. The biggest difference I've seen with this building is our players are around here a lot more. They whether it's the shooting room or the hydrotherapy area or the weight room, getting an extra stretch in,
Yeah.
Just the lounge, hanging out and being with each other.
Right.
I think, and I'm sure you've experienced that too. You have a great setup for your players to hang out. And the more they hang out together, the closer they become, and the bond becomes stronger, and that's how you build a better team.
No question. It's like a magnet. They just want to be around each other.
Right.
And it makes it that much easier. So I think you're gonna benefit, and you'll be pinching yourself for years. I mean, I'm still pinching myself. Finally, maybe a bigger picture question here. You are coaching the most unpredictable segment of the world's population with 18 to 23, 24-year-old young men, and trying to make them more accountable, more dependable, more caring, more self-disciplined every day. Why the hell do you do this?
You know, I think that's the most gratifying part of the job. You know, when we get a video, I don't know if they showed it to the student body, but when all our former UConn players took time out of their day, and Tage Thompson's one of them, who's a superstar in the NHL, and Max Latunov's in Russia, and Wyatt Newpower, when they take time out of their day and it means so much to them,
right?
Then you know you've made an impression on their life. That's why I got into it. Those are my metrics still. Yes, I'd like to win a national title, but if I don't, you know, that's not how I'm going to define my coaching career, that's for sure.
It's awesome. Well, you're gonna get there. There's no question.
Yeah, you and I both.
Yeah, amen to that. That'd be great. You'll be out in Omaha.
I will.
Yeah, I'll be at the Frozen Four if I can find a way to break away from the team. I'll get there.
All right,
for that too. That's a deal. So, thanks for joining us. That's Coffee with Coaches. Signing off.